Hello and welcome. Today we're going to get right to the heart of what makes any great organization or, even a personal journey really truly successful. We're talking about their internal guidance system.
Have you ever wondered about this? You see one company and it just clicks. Every move they make feels totally intentional, super powerful. And then you've got another one that just seems lost, right? Chasing every new trend and honestly getting nowhere. So what's the deal? What's the real difference?
Believe it or not, the answer is as simple as this. They have a compass. No, not a physical one, obviously, but a really powerful internal tool that guides every single decision, every action, and every goal. It's the thing that keeps them on course when everyone else is just lost in the woods.
Okay, so let's really dive into this idea we're calling the business compass. I want you to think of it as the ultimate guide for any journey that's driven by purpose. We're going to break down exactly how it works piece by piece, starting with the most important part.
The first, and I'd say the most critical part of our compass is the mission. This is your unshakable North Star, that one fixed point in the sky you can always look to for direction, no matter what.
So a mission statement, it's a super clear, to-the-point declaration of your fundamental purpose. And it's not about some distant future goal. Nope, it's about right now. It answers two huge questions. Why do we exist, and what are we trying to do today? Just like that North Star, it's the fixed point you use to get your bearings.
And listen, a really powerful mission statement isn't just some random sentence. It has a very specific DNA. It's written in the present tense because it's about who you are right now. It uses action-oriented language to create energy and make things happen. And it's kept short and sweet so that literally every single person can remember it and act on it. This isn't some paragraph buried in an annual report. This is a daily mantra.
So if the mission is your constant guide, your North Star, what's next? Well, that would be your vision. This isn't about where you are right now. This is your destination. This is where you're headed.
A vision statement is all about looking ahead. It's that clear, inspirational picture of your future goals. So while the mission keeps you grounded in the present, the vision is what pulls you forward. It's your roadmap, and it answers that huge, exciting, ambitious question, where do we want to be?
And this slide right here is where it all clicks. It just lays out the difference so perfectly. Your mission is your why, and it's in the present tense. It's your North Star. Your vision is your where, and it's in the future tense. It's your destination. The mission guides what you do today, while the vision inspires you for all the tomorrows to come.
Okay, so we've got our mission as our North Star and our vision as the destination. But there's a piece missing, right? How do we actually behave on the journey? Well, that's where values come in. And you can think of these as your rules of the road.
A values statement is basically a declaration of your core beliefs. These are the non-negotiables, the fundamental principles that guide every single behavior and every decision. They are your moral and ethical roadmap for literally everything you do.
And this just shows you the huge range of what those values can be. We're talking about things like integrity, courage, compassion, creativity. But here's the thing. These can't just be pretty words on a poster. No way. They have to be the specific, actionable beliefs that actively shape a company's culture and choices every single day.
And flowing right out of those values is this idea of business ethics. This is where the rubber really meets the road. Ethics are those moral principles in action. They guide how a company actually behaves. And it's all about a deep commitment to doing what's right, not just what's legally required.
Okay, so we've looked at all the individual parts of the compass, mission, vision, and values. But how do they all work together in the real world? Let's bring this whole thing to life and look at purpose in action.
Because it's so important to get this. These elements aren't just corporate buzzwords. They form a complete, interconnected guidance system. Think about it. What good is a compass if it's missing its needle or its direction markers? It's useless. To see how this works, let's look at a fantastic example. Tom's shoes. In a world full of long, complicated mission statements, theirs can be summed up in just 3 simple, powerful words. One for one. That little phrase, that's the entire foundation of their company.
And here it is, that mission brought to life. One for one is not just some slogan they came up with. It's their actual tangible business model. For every single pair of shoes they sell, they give another pair to a child who needs them. Their mission directly drives their entire operation and defines their whole brand. It's incredible.
And this is where you see the entire compass just working in perfect harmony. That one-for-one mission gives every single employee a crystal clear direction. The vision of a better world where every child has shoes, that provides the inspiration. And their underlying values make sure that this mission was carried out ethically and responsibly. You see? Each part just makes the others stronger.
And that really brings us to the biggest takeaway here. When you have a fully functional business compass, with all its parts working together like that, you create something that is truly purpose-driven. You create an organization that understands that its ultimate goal goes way beyond just profit. It's about making a real, positive difference in the world.
So we've unpacked all the tools you need to build a compass for a business, for a project, or hey, even for your own life. Which leaves just one last question for you to think about long after this is over. What is the mission for your journey?